The timing is never going to be just right. People wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And they say, you know what, someday I'm going to read the book. I'm going to listen to that audio. I'm going to watch that podcast. Someday I'm going to get my ass in gear. Someday is not a day in the week. The best time to start was yesterday. What's going on, everybody? Hey, this is Alex Morton. Welcome to another episode of the Alex Morton Show. For those of you that are brand new to this podcast, listen, I'm 34 years old, and I'm just like everybody else. You know, I grew up in a middle-class American household in Columbus, Ohio, and, you know, growing up, always wanted to make a lot of money, always wanted to help a lot of people, and I was, you know, infatuated at a very young age with why some people and some families become rich and wealthy, and other people seem to barely scrape getting by. And at the end of the month, there's really never enough money. So I've always been interested in success, what makes people tick, and why people go through their lives. And some people absolutely dominate life. They win in every category, and other people seem to just continually fall on their face and fail and fail and fail and fail. So today, what I want to talk about has to do with leadership. Now, if you're watching this or listening to this on Apple and or Spotify, listen up. You're probably a leader or somebody that is wanting to develop into a leadership role. A lot of you know I was mentored by the late and great legendary Mr. Bob Proctor.
Woo! Let's go. Good morning, fam. Rise and shine. Another blessed and grateful day. Super excited to be on here with everybody. You know, we had to kick the day off with a little bit of Alex Morton himself, the man, the myth, the legend. Oh my goodness, fam. Let me tell you, it is freaking boiling over here. I don't know about you guys, but for us in Florida, we are melting. This heat of the summer has officially kicked in. Shane and Talina, I know you know what's happening over here. It's freaking crazy. Oh my goodness. Who needs to buy a sauna when you can just go step outside? Roasting. Cedric, it's good to see you. Shane, Talina, Johnny in the building. Deanne, love it, fam. Hope you guys had a phenomenal morning so far. I see you guys hitting the gym, getting it in bright and early. Deanne, yes, you're smart. I love to see it. You guys are absolutely on fire. And today, I've got a very special topic today. JoJo in the building. I know Texas is probably a little bit toasty over there too. Sending some good vibes over there. So today, fam, we're going to be getting into the topic of the feeling is the secret, right? This is huge. I feel like this is the perfect time to go ahead and get into this coming into the summertime, into these next couple months to really just get that, once again, that clarity on where it is that we are and where it is that we're going. So huge call for today. Excited for it. Let's go ahead and get IG tapped in and live. It's kind of a piggyback from yesterday, kind of like a part two, but nonetheless, still going to be a great one. So here we go. Today is going to be a good one. The secret is the feeling. Is the feeling. Here we go. IG, where are we at? What's today? Happy Wednesday, May 29th. Today is actually one of my brother from another's birthday. Super excited today. Gonna have to put out in a little video to go to show some love. Dean, it's good to see you, my brother. Fam, so great to be alive. So thankful for each of you. So grateful for God, for these skill sets, for the opportunity to go ahead and get 1% better every single day. Cedric out in Vegas, turning up the heat. Absolutely. My man, oh, I got my little cousin on here. I see you. Caught a monster fish over Memorial Day weekend. Some time with the family. Got to see Pop. Absolutely. Soaking it in. Yes. Grateful for a lot of things to be grateful for. He just got surgery. He's feeling good. He's back in action. Yes. Thank you for the prayers. Appreciate you. So let's dive in, fam. The secret is the feeling. Official payday. What's going on? So here's my question for the summer. When it comes to the next 90 days, right, we're really getting into that summertime because once May turns over, June, July, August, right, now we're really getting into these summer months. And I've seen it year after year. The summertime is a time where there's so many that seem to go ahead and let off the gas. You know, a lot of the work that's been compounded, a lot of people tend to let it go coming into the summer, right? Some have done the hard 75, some have done the hard 30-day challenge. And during the summer, let me tell you, there's a lot of distractions. They're everywhere. from the summer parties, the sports games going to go out and watch, doing things on the weekends. Now, I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm the last person to tell you not to have fun. But what I am saying is this: let's not major in minor things coming into the summer, right? Majoring in minor things. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Majoring in hanging out with people that's not adding value. Majoring in individuals that's energy drainers, right? And minoring in personal development, minoring in the growth. We're going to be the opposite this summer. We're literally going to be following the masses and blazing our own path in the fork in the road. Jojo, headed to our BNI Visitors Day. Over 50 people in the room today. Look, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get some twos down below. This is the type of energy I'm talking about coming into the summer. Getting out and doing events, networking, getting uncomfortable, getting outside the box, thinking intuitive. You know, I know Nibs and them, they're putting out signs in the city. They've got, Dan and them, they've got QR codes on their cards. So this game is all about being creative, getting outside of the box. And here was the question that I wanted to really just go ahead and preface getting on for today was this. When we're looking at the summer, when we're really just putting this map down on paper, and JoJo put it in the chat off of Neno's call yesterday, was basically the evaluation. What was the evaluation for the month of May, and what are the 3 questions to really go ahead and make June, July, August completely different elevated months, right? What did we do well? What can we do better? And then what's the focus coming into the month? You see, we always do an evaluation. You guys know we do an evaluation every Sunday, every week, but it's also crucial to do an evaluation for the entire month to really go ahead and wrap up some of the loose ends, to go ahead and get some tightening on little points that we need to go ahead and focus on. And this is how little adjustments are made that create the bigger picture, right? They say it all the time. Small changes lead to the bigger picture. So don't underestimate those little tweaks that we make, because I'm telling you, they make the world of difference. It's huge. My man, Gene Sebastian in the building. It's good to see you, brother. Good to see you. So what's the feeling coming into some of these goals? Maybe some of your goals, what can I do better? What's my focus? Maybe some of your goals is to lose weight. What does that feeling look like? I want to really just get to the moment. What does that feeling look like when you're standing in front of the mirror, you look at everything, and then you compare your 2 posts? Maybe you compare your post from 90 days ago compared to looking at it now, and looking at that picture, how much time, blood, sweat, and equity has been put into this thing. Lifetime goal. Yes. I love it. It's huge, but we can take it step by step. We can go at little incremental goals, right? It doesn't have to be, we knock off this huge A to Z type goal, but we can move in checkpoints to say, you know what, by the end of the month, I want to drop 5 pounds. By the end of next month, I want another 5. And look at the next 90 days, we've compounded whatever it is, total of 35 pounds dropped. For myself, I want to gain 20 pounds. And I know each month I have an incremental goal of where I want to go. Now, with that monthly goal, in order to be able to hit that monthly goal, guess what it's going to take? It's going to take having daily goals. You see, right now I'm eating 2 times a day. This is the lightest I've weighed in a long time. So I know in order for me to gain that type of weight, my daily actions, they need to change. Because what got me here is not going to get me there. I need the meat, right? Yes, for sure. I definitely got to eat a little bit more. So I know I need 5 to 6 meals a day. I know I need 2 protein shakes, and I need to eat 3 to 4 meals throughout my day. And I know without a shadow of a doubt, that weight is going to be put on. Now, if I can add on 2 gym sessions a day, oh, forget about it. It's a wrap. But I know at least that 1 day and 4 to 5 meals, those 2 little tweaks is literally going to have a huge effect on the result that's going to end up happening in the next couple months. Eating real food. Yes, that's another important topic for even coming into the summer. Fam, if we want to operate at maximum levels, drop a 5 down below if you guys want to go ahead and operate at your maximum potential. If you guys want to be able to utilize all of the energy that's actually possible. Well, you see, in order to be able to do that, it takes feeding ourselves with the right food. You see, I don't know if you guys know this or not, But when somebody eats a lot of sugar, when somebody's, believe it or not, this is real stuff. Someone that eats a lot of sugar, believe it or not, sugar is one of the biggest cancer causers that exists. That's number one. Okay. Number two, it's interesting. You're talking about meat. Here's what's interesting about meat. Okay. I've done a lot of research when my sister passed. When somebody eats meat, you guys know about the itis, right? You guys ever wonder why whenever you eat meat, you get super tired? If you don't believe me, think about Thanksgiving. Every time after everybody eats their dinner for Thanksgiving, what happens? People are super tired. Everybody wants to go ahead and go to sleep. You know why? Because when you eat dead meat, and you guys have your own opinions, don't go do your research. This is why a lot of times we end up feeling dead. We see somebody that eats lively foods like greens, like fruits. This is why you end up feeling alive when we start eating lively foods, right? Things that are alkaline versus things that are acidic. Bacteria, diseases, and illness, it cannot thrive in an alkaline environment. But you see inside of an acidic environment, this is where sicknesses, diseases, illnesses, cancers literally multiply. So somebody that's eating sugar all day, that's eating fast food, that's putting things in the microwave, that's drinking juice all the time, guess what? The entire body is acidic. So it's more prone to get lazy. It's more more prone to get tired. It's easier to get sick because the immune system has broken down. I feel dead when I eat anything. Even, I mean, that's a lot of it has to do with energy, figuring out what best fits your body. I know for myself, shakes is huge. I need a shake in the morning. Some almond milk, some plant protein, some fruits in there. This is what gives me energy getting started for my day. So for everybody, it's going to be different. But this was just something that I felt like I needed to get out because I see it all day long. I hear people talk about it at the stores. I see people talk about it online. Man, I feel tired. I feel lazy. I feel like I don't have a lot of energy throughout the day. Do you guys know the reason why most people get headaches, believe it or not, is because they're dehydrated? The reason a lot of people are feeling like they don't have a lot of energy, they're dehydrated. The brain doesn't have enough oxygen. You see, our body is 70% water. So for some of us that wake up and you don't even drink your 8 ounces of water in the morning, this is where it all starts. There's a reason why we talk about it every day. And these are the little hacks that allow everything to run smooth. Think about a car. I got to go get an oil change. I'm at like 5,000 miles. My light finally started to blink these past couple of days. So imagine this. Imagine if I don't get this oil change, how bumpy, how shaky my car is going to start riding. You guys know the feeling? When you guys forgot to do an oil change and you notice how your car starts to run? Well, that's the same thing what happens with the body. When we don't take care of the body, it happens the same way. It starts to get a little bit shaky. It starts to have little thuds. It starts to have in rapid movements. So at the end of the day, there's a reason why we're journaling, we're reading, we're hitting the gym, we're inside of this community, right? We're learning every day. All of this is literally pretty much getting an oil change. We're doing the tires, we're rotating. All of these is the necessary mechanical things to go ahead and allow us to run smoothly and allow us to be able to go ahead and run at our highest potential, right? It won't run eventually. True. Now, once we have our car, think about if we want to go on a road trip. Before we go on that road trip, we've got to take the car in to get fixed. We've got to get our oil changed. We got to check our tires. We got to do our brakes. We got to do rotating. We got to check all of the little things to make sure that we're ready because we got a long journey. There's a lot of miles that we're all about to drive on this next 90 days. So it'd be stupid to go out on this journey without checking the tires, without doing the oil, right? Would you guys agree? Yes or yes? So this is exactly what we're doing before we go on this journey. We're doing a maintenance check. We're repairing all the things that need to be repaired. So we're ready. Our tank is full. We got brand new tires on. We're ready to go, and we're ready for the journey. Just saying that about house. Maintenance is required for your house like a car, and for your life. It's true. So once we have the maintenance, guess what's next? The car's ready to go. We have everything packed up in the car. What happens next? If we're going on a road trip, what happens next? What do we need to plug in to be able to get to our destination? Right? We have to plug in our GPS. We have to plug in the vision. We have to type in where it is that we're going. It's not a general destination. It's literally a pinpoint destination exactly where it is that we're going. Same thing happens with the summer. For the summer of separation, it's going to take all of us. If we're looking to get to new levels, if we're looking to go ahead and get to new heights, break through the resistance that some of us may be at right now, if that's you, drop some threes down below. It's going to take getting very clear on the direction, on the destination that we're looking to go ahead and get towards. What is the weight dropped? How many dollars do we want inside of our e-com store? How many people do we want to impact? How many events are we throwing? Right? What does our daily content posting schedule look like? This is clarity on the vision. Because I'm telling you, once we do the maintenance, once we have the GPS plugged in, guess what's all that's left to do? There's only one thing that's left to do. We already have the faith. We've already said our prayers that we're going to get there safe. Nothing's going to happen. The only thing that's left, fam, is to go ahead and run the play. Put the pedal on the metal, press the gas, and go ahead and ride this journey. That's it. Massive action. That is the word coming into the summer. For me, that is my word for the summer. Massive action. Massive action. Because I know we all have a system. We all have the blueprint, and we talked about it yesterday. There's two things. We have the hardware and we have the software. From yesterday's training, who could tell me what's what? The hardware is what and the software is what? Who remembers the difference between the two? Do you guys remember? The software, committed to my commitments, yes. The software is the systems. We know the system to go ahead and grow our e-commerce account, to grow our e-commerce brand, to get better at trading, to go ahead and grow our social. We know the system, plugging in to go live, asking questions, getting around mentorship. But what's the hardware? That's the systematic thing, is that we know what to do. That's the how. But you see, the hardware is what? The belief. The belief system. This 6 inches, this is the most important piece of the whole equation. With the belief and the systems, now you put this together, this is called catalytic conversion. This is when explosion is literally created. They say when preparation meets opportunity, guess what happens? Manifestation explodes. Write that down. When preparation meets opportunity, manifestation explodes. This is why some of you are experiencing so many amazing things inside of your life. You didn't get lucky. You were just prepared, and the opportunity presented itself, and you capitalized on it. We took massive action. So, fam, with that being said, that is my training coming in for today. Just think about things a little bit different. What is the feeling that we're looking for? You see, we don't really just want the house. We want what the house is going to be able to provide. Maybe there's a garden in the back. Maybe you have a nice pool to go ahead and swim in during the summertime. Maybe you've got a blissful view to be able to go ahead and look at now. It's not the house that we want. It's the feeling, it's the experiences that the house is going to provide. How about a new car? Maybe some of you want a new car. It's not just the new car that we want. It's the new experiences that new car is going to provide. So this is it. This is how we really get the feeling. What does it feel like when you've dropped 25 pounds, when you've dropped 30 pounds, and you're standing in the mirror and you know all the hard work that's been done, everything that you've put into these day by day rituals? What does that look like? What does that feel like? What are the words that you're speaking to yourself? This is the key. My mentor said it this morning. He says it all the time. He says the state that we're in is the vibration that we're asking for. Here's your second star for the day. If you get really anything from today, the state that we're in right here, right now, is the vibration that we're asking for to bring us inside of our life. So even if we might not have the body yet, even if it's not there yet, can we have the vibration? Can we hold that frequency as if it's already done? We can see ourselves going to the gym every day. We can see ourselves putting in the daily disciplines. And 90 days later, maybe some of these clothes don't even fit. Maybe some of you guys got to go to the store because your clothes don't fit you right anymore. They're a little bit too loose. What does that feel like? What kind of new clothes are you buying? That's the feeling. Maybe you want to go to the beach with some new clothes. What is it? Everybody's going to be different. All of these goals, everybody's success is unique to every single one of us. And that's the beauty of it. We get to go ahead and build this vision in HD, high definition. Sadhguru says we get to wake up and either choose joy or we get to wake up and choose misery. Whatever state that we choose, that is the vibration we are bringing towards in our life. That's why you see us write it all the time. We are expecting and we are what? We are expecting and we are getting miracles because that's the state that we choose. Therefore, we are bringing those vibrations of the right people, places, and opportunities inside of our life. So, fam, to go ahead and end it off with today, let's go ahead and become the legends that we already are. Let's step into the legend that we're moving towards to. And let's decide in this moment that we are the one. So if you believe that's true, drop some fives down below. Smash that like button for yourself because I'm telling you right here, right now, I know each and every one of us, we're not here to just go ahead and pay bills and get by. I can promise you that without a shadow of a doubt. Everybody on here is unique with talent, skills, and ideas that's waiting to go ahead and bring them out into the universe. Sometimes it just takes getting aligned with it. The phone that we talk on, this cup that we're looking at, all of this existed. This Mac that we're on right now, all this existed already. It just took somebody getting in line in vibration with whatever that is. Same thing goes with long list. Whatever we're looking for, it just takes getting in vibration and match that and letting time go ahead and catch up. So I love you, fam. I appreciate it. Let's go have a phenomenal day. We've got some extraordinary calls coming into the evening. Stay tuned for our Wednesday skill set at 8 p.m. And remember, fam, we can be, do, and have anything we can hold in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. I got your back, fam. Have a phenomenal day. And let's go out and turn these dreams into reality. It's game time. Let's get to work.